Do you believe manifesting your dream partner is possible? I know, it sounds super skeptical and super woo, but I'm here to tell you it's possible because I manifested my husband in Key West at Fantasy Fest. And it is such an interesting story because I was having a really challenging time in dating and I kept attracting losers and I was over it. I was just like, I'm done. I am not doing this, SHIT anymore. And I'm just going to let the universe provide. So, what happened is I actually really wanted to go down to Fantasy Fest because one, I've never been, and there was this band guy that I was super attracted to. So I was just like, oh, okay, let's go down to Key West. So I told my girlfriend, I was like, there's an anime theme, and we need to dress up in this theme. So literally the day before we went down, I was like, hey, I got you. Let's just go. We're going to go for one night. I lived in Miami at the time. We're going to drive down 3 hours, stay overnight, and come back and just see what happens. And on the way down, I said to her, I go, I'm going to manifest my husband tonight. And she's super cynical and was like, okay, you don't even have a boyfriend. Like, I don't know how you're going to manifest your husband. But I had been practicing letting things go and releasing the how. And I'll kind of explain at the end of the video how you can also manifest your dream partner. But in the meantime, I told her on the drive down, I was like, I'm going to manifest my husband tonight. And remind you, I was just going down to really see this guy perform. He was just some like key rat guy, but I was really drawn to him. So it was kind of my motivation for going. So we're on our way down and we needed costumes because for those of you who don't know, Fantasy Fest happens during the Halloween time and it happens in Key West. And it's like a crazy week-long party. And we just went for the last day, which was this parade, just to kind of end it out. It's also my birthday weekend. And I was like, screw it. I'm going all in on this. I am just going to have a fun time. And I'm going to manifest my husband. But I released it into the universe. I didn't really harp on it or think too much about it. I was just like, yeah, it's going to happen. So we dressed up as Mario and Luigi from Super Mario Brothers. So that was kind of our anime theme. And that's it. We just went down. We went down to have a really good time. And we went in the day. So we were doing the pool party thing. We went back to the room. We got dressed. And as we're walking the streets of Duval Street, which is kind of the famous street in Key West, there are these three guys in kilts. And I, for some reason, was feeling super confident. Maybe I drank a little bit. And I was like, oh my God, this one guy is really hot. And so, without a care in the world, without worrying about rejection, just really just feeling in my most embodied highest self power, I went up to this guy and I said, hey, you're hot. And we chatted for a few minutes. It turned out he also lived in Miami, which was so awesome because for those of you who know Miami, not many people speak English. And this guy was just like this South Beach guy. He said he's this entrepreneur. And I was like, okay, cool. So we chatted. He ended up getting my phone number and we left because I was like, I want to go watch this guy in the band sing. And so we left and that was it. And I really didn't think anything of this guy at all, like nothing. And we were up till probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the morning, like out, just hanging out, having fun, making conversations with all these different people. And I got really hungry and they had those, chili dog stands. And it's the end of the night and I'm in line and somebody grabs my butt and I was like ready to punch them in the nostril. because I was tired. I was over it, and it turned out to be my now husband who did it. And it was like this immediate shift in consciousness from when I noticed him behind me. And we ended up talking till like 5 in the morning that night or that morning. And it was so interesting because he told me later that when he went back to his hotel to talk to his friends, they were like, oh, you know how guys are, oh, did you bang her or whatever? And his other friends like, he's probably going to end up coming home with a girlfriend. Little did he know that he was coming home with a wife. So I want to share this picture of when I met him. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Okay, so I want to see if I can share this picture. Here we go. Can you guys see that? So this is my husband on the left. And then there's me as Mario, my friend as Luigi, and then his two buddies there in the kilt, just on the street, going up to him saying, "You're hot." So that is our very first moment we met, and we have a picture of it, which is super cool. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And so, yeah, anyway, I wanted to kind of give you some manifestation hacks to kind of share that it is possible. So basically, the first thing is that you need to get really clear on what it is that you want. And, I just said, hey, I want to manifest my husband, but I released a lot of old programming about what a relationship should be and how it had to be and how it had to show up and if it was going to be organic or if it wasn't going to be organic. So just get really clear on what do you want your partner to look like, feel like, and just like sit with that. Get really clear. It's kind of like a GPS. Like the GPS isn't going to know how to get you to where you want to go unless it knows its starting point. So where are you now in your relationships? What is it that you want? What is it that you want to attract? And then I want you to embody what that is. So even close your eyes, imagine how are you going to show up fully in this relationship? Because when you start showing up as you are, or as you would want to be in the relationship, you're going to start attracting that. So that's why they say a lot of self-love and like, how would you treat yourself in a relationship? Or how would you treat somebody else in a relationship? You want to treat yourself. So start really embodying what it would feel like. Source it now. Close your eyes, visualize. What does it feel like to have the partner of my dreams in my life? How are they treating you? When they treat you a certain way, how does that feel? And just embody it as if it's happening right now. And practice this daily. Like really visualize, okay, this is what I want. But when you're visualizing, I don't want you to think of it as it has to come in this way and it has to exactly be this way. Trust the universe that it's on its way to you. It's kind of like when you order something online, you trust that that package is going to show up on your doorstep. You have to also trust that your dream partner is on its way to you. But you do that by embodying as if you already have the partner now. How are you taking care of yourself if you had a partner? I know sometimes we do more when we're going on a date. Let's say you might do your hair or makeup, or if you're a man, you might buy a nice suit, whatever it may be. Like you really want to start treating yourself as if you were showing up with a partner. So you're embodying it and you're visualizing it. And then the hardest part is you're going to let it go. You're just going to let it go. You're not going to be attached to the outcome, because when you're attached to the outcome, that's when things don't manifest, because the universe hears you saying, oh, it has to come in this way. And if you have to have it come in that way, then we're not going to give it to you. So it's really tricky. You have to just surrender that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and just reprogramming that subconscious mind so you can project that movie of that dream reality for you, of that dream partner shows up for you. And those are my manifestation hacks on what you can do. And I invite you, I created a manifestation toolkit that you can download that is in the comment section or in the description below. And I would love to hear from you on how this is working out for you and what you're doing to attract your dream husband, client, partner, whatever it may be. This can work for anything. It doesn't have to be just a partner. It can be in business. It can be in motherhood. It can be in relationships. It could be in spirituality. It could be getting a new job. It could be literally in anything using this methodology to manifest. All right, guys, see you later.